So, I want to clear something up real quick about these whole so-called auditors. Because when I first started talking about them, people were, oh my God, you're against our rights. They're out there doing this, that, and the third, and so. These people didn't understand that I was doing audits before any of these people. And what I mean by that is, when this whole mass crap first came around, some people know the story, some people don't. So I'll go ahead and just tell it again because I think it's deleted from my other channel. I was going to Walmart. I went to Walmart and bought an item. Nobody said anything to me. Went out to the parking lot, realized I had the wrong item, came back. This is after I lost my job now, over this stupid muzzle. Went back into Walmart, went to go get a refund. Nobody said nothing to me. I think somebody said something to me on the way in, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't wear them or something like that. And she was just, she said, and the lady was like, why? And I was like, is that right? Or something like that. I was like, because constitutional right or something. And she was just like, oh. And she let me go. So got it, came back, went to the parking lot, came back, went to go turn it back in. Or went to go exchange it. And some manager comes up while the employee, who didn't even say anything to me, says, you have to wear a mask next time you come here and so on. So I said, oh yeah. I said, no, I don't, but thanks anyway, or something like that. I said something that was kind of snappy because I was already irritated because I just lost my job over this crap, right? So then she started arguing with me and stuff, and I said, well, then call the police. This beach called the police on me, and then they came in there. They wouldn't touch me because they knew. I said, you guys know that there is no such thing as this is law. I said, you know why I lost my last job? And then I just started talking with them, and we walked outside. We walked outside, and you're not gonna believe this. The statute of limitations is up, but when the lady was talking to me and arguing, I accidentally, I'm talking about right on camera, didn't even notice it, put the item that I was returning away in my pocket, because usually I put things in my side coat after they're mine. And I had forgot I had put it in there because the lady made me so mad. But I also had the item that I was going to return in my hand. So the cops were like, yeah, you got it. I said, no, I don't got to leave. And tell them all this stuff. And then they tried to start a conversation with me. And I was like, you know what? We'll just leave. I said, you're not going to touch me, but I'm leaving because this is bull crap. And I said, and then that's when I said the whole about my job. I was like, I lost my job. And then we started walking out, being all friendly. You know how cops do. So I get in the car. Mind you, I was homeless at the time because I lost my mask. So I was sleeping in the Walmart parking lot in my car. And so I get outside and get in the car, and I realize it's in my I had both items, and I was like, damn. So and everybody's like, oh no, it ain't bad, all my friends. Yeah, just wear it. You're stupid if you're not wearing it. You're not helping everybody. You people are dumb. I don't deal with idiots. These are all the stupid friends that think that they're smart that I have. They have children, and they think that just because they have a child, that makes them a man or an adult. If I ask them anything about this whole predicament, I'm doing it for my children. So you're uninformed, ignorant, don't know what the person that you just took the test, who created the test, don't even know what he says about it. You're doing that for your children. You should win Parent of the Year. Right? So, I said, let me do an experiment and make sure, because then I started going into other places, and I still wasn't wearing a mask nowhere I went. And I saw they were tripping. So I said, you know what? Before I put Walmart and Wendy's and all of these people who don't care about their employees, don't care about their customers, the only thing they care about is money and products. Now, I saw them treating people, and then something in my mind said, you know what? They don't act like they act on the commercials, and they have their little packets of how they're supposed to treat people fairly and all this other stuff. I said, so let me go in here and start recording all these places to see if what I'm saying is for real or true, or if I'm just tripping. So I went around for a month with a hidden camera in my pocket, making random purchases I went to every Walmart from here to Carolina Beach Road. Matter of fact, I think Carolina Beach Road was the first Walmart that made me go live because of how horrible they were treating me. Somebody comes up with one of those things on their faces, or if somebody could be in the section with one of those things on their faces and looking like they're looking for help. And these times I wave them down, hey, how you doing? I'm over here with a shopping cart running around, walking around looking lost, waiting for somebody to say something to me, and they're ignoring me the whole time. That was what made me go on my first live. This is after a month of me documenting them, Wendy's, every place I could. So then I saw what they were doing at the Carolina Beach one, and that's my first live ever. Did not want to go live on any of my Cooper channels. Somebody even made the comments like, I wasn't expecting to see a live on this channel because everybody knows Cooper is dead. But the things that I'm representing and the things that he said is the things that are the same exact things that I stand for. And no, we don't agree on everything, just like nobody's going to agree on everything. But what you have to realize is certain people in different depending on people are different, so they have different perceptions on events and the way that things happen. So nobody is either wrong or right. We might have some differences, but we're still both in the right as long as we're trying to do the right thing. And that's what Cooper was trying to do. And that's what these idiots don't understand. Things about being right and wrong. That's why he said, stop trying to prove me wrong. That's exactly what he said. And just try to understand that if you don't wake up what's going on, these people are going to strip you of every single thing that you love in this country. And they're doing it now with the rights. And you parents are so freaking the most embarrassment. A lot of you parents, not the ones who care, again, because I'm talking about audits. You people don't, everybody who listens to me, I want you to understand when I'm talking about people, it's not about everybody in that group. If something happened with me and a Mormon or something happened with me and something, I'm talking about that person in that group, not their whole religion, not their whole movement. Okay? So your little boyfriends who go around and tell everybody how patriotic they are, and then they go and hit women, hold them against their will on 2 different occasions. They got warrants out for their arrest. Not saying I ain't never had a warrant out for my arrest, but I handle mines. But they're talking about, don't run away from your responsibilities and don't do all this and all that. These dudes are fake. So if one of your little boyfriends are not up there and they're one of the real dudes like me, who was one of the first people to start doing the audits, don't tell me about audits because I know all about audits. Go to my audit channel, North Carolina Face Mask Auditor. You can see I was doing audits before anybody even thought of it. Nobody even thought about doing face mask audits. I'm not trying to brag on myself. I'm trying to say that I know what auditors are and I know what a real auditor is. And I'm not going to sit here because somebody has a lot of likes and a lot of views and some of his little emotional butt buddies, the guys who like to follow him and think that I'm caring, that I'm don't like him because he's protecting their rights. You all can kiss my ass. Because you don't understand what I'm saying. You really don't. These dudes are going to make it worse and start making places to make more rules in there, even though they really still cannot. But these dudes will be the cause of that. They're not helping nobody's constitution. They're helping to make sure that these people can do technicalities to keep taking it more and more and more away. You dumbasses who think I don't know. So I went around with a hidden camera. Like I said. And just documented every single thing. Places like Wendy's, Walmart, McDonald's, who was the other ones? Five Guys. Who was the other one? Firehouse Subs is great. Wonderful. Fire Subs see, and this is another thing. When I did these audits, I didn't do it to just rant on everybody. I did a page. I even showed good ones. And some girl was like, I went in Firehouse Subs one day and had a sub or something like that, and then I left, put them online to show everybody there was a good experience, and then some lady was like, one of the girls saw it, I guess, and she was like, we thought you were very cool and stuff. She's like, yeah, I was talking to my friends. It's like, cause I went in there and started a conversation with them and everything just to see, and she was like, yeah, we thought you were very cool. We didn't know that we made you mad, and that's why you put us online. I said, no, I ain't put you guys online because I hate y'all. She's like, we didn't know you hate it. I said, because I love y'all. I love the way that you guys handled the situation and you guys treated me like a person and didn't so. But then I ended up taking it down out of respect for them because I think one of the workers was too young to be on camera. And even though I'm still allowed in public to do it, I did it because they were nice about the customer service, and then they were nice coming back in here asking me about the video that I put about them online and my experience with their eating there. Everybody who jumps online with a camera on YouTube and then goes and flashes it in somebody's face while they're sitting there on the sidewalk trying to eat food, a family, is not an auditor. Somebody who says, I know all the laws and all the rules and I can do this and states all the laws like Mr. Frauditors America does while he's inside the thing, but then doesn't fight it when he gets out and turns to a little bitch when they put handcuffs on him and he turns to his little girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you guys heard him, you've heard his little girly voice. If you ask me, he's questionable, half and half. But I mean, like I said, it don't matter. But he's out here trying to act like a patriot, and these are the things that he's doing. And his dumbass followers like Dab King think that I'm going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, well, he just made some bad decisions. He said, I don't care about anybody's personal life. So if there was somebody who was a murderer and they were murdering kids 24/7 or children 24/7, then you wouldn't. But you know them from doing paintings real good. You know, are you going to sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to judge him for doing this to all these children because he paints real good. And then the dude's audits aren't even good. He's going in there antagonizing people. Silence Boy, if you're listening, which you probably aren't, I haven't even got your videos yet. I was going to do a second take on you clowns to show people your video, but I think the first one got it. But I want to clear this up. People who think that I don't know anything about auditing, I don't know anything about auditors. I know everything about them and the Constitution and which ones are fake and which ones are real. You don't know about them. So don't come here trying to tell me about some pansies who are trying to be patriots who turn to jello when confronted, or if the cop puts their hands on them, put their hands behind their back, they'll give up their ID real quick like a little punk bitch. But then turn right back around, make another video, and then act all brave when the cops aren't around. I'm doing this under duress. I'm doing this because you're forcing me to, and I will leave. But he knows all the laws, and he knows that he's allowed to do it, and he knows that he can sue them for this, but his ass leaves like a little punk bitch. Anybody I talk about online, what I say about that person is true. I don't just make up stuff about people that did for no reason. I know what the hell I'm talking about. You think I'm just going to show any clown love who gets online and calls himself an auditor and throws a camera in some old lady's face while she's sitting here at the post office, goes up to people who are actively serving our country while they're sitting there not wanting to be on camera, and then put the camera in their face, and then when they ask them to get off camera, they go even more in their face, which is stupid. They shouldn't, a lot of people should know that, you are allowed to record in public. So all you sensitive people don't understand that. You are allowed to do that. But these guys take it to another level when somebody says something for a reaction, money, notoriety, YouTube fame, donations. Because they don't have freaking jobs. But these are the clowns that you stick up for when it comes to me. Somebody who does what I do 24/7 and have a full-time freaking job. I smoke weed too, but guess what? You ain't gonna see me say, hey, can you guys donate to my cause so I can get some gas and get so. I got one cause to donate to, and I got the link way somewhere. You don't see me putting on every single thing, donate here, donate there. I put it up there for people who want to do it. Mine's for a cause, it is for so I can build a gym, so I can have my own tumbling facility where people don't have to come in there with muzzles on and don't have to make and I know I'm not a doctor and I can't tell, or a medical professional, so I can't make parents make medical interventions for their children. That's what my donation's for. And you see the money is still there. Is the same amount of money is still there because I don't touch it until the goal is reached. Because I have a real goal and a real plan. It's to build a whole new CADG and everything together with the support of people. If they don't want to support, I got the little thing up there for people who want to support it. If they don't, F them. They don't got to support it. They don't got to believe in what I'm doing. I do it all the time. I've been doing this for the last, I don't even know now. At least 6 or 7. One time I said 8, but I think it's at least going on 7 now. I don't even remember when I first started. When I first started coming online with Cooper stuff. Nothing else, because nothing drew me that to the importance of the work. To like, to make me say, why does this person have a YouTube channel? You need to go ahead and do that. Do something about that. Because it's ridiculous that they don't. And all of these frauds have theirs. Just like all of these auditor frauds have theirs. So I'm going to clear that up. And it's the last time I'm going to talk about this whole frauditing thing. You don't know my auditor story. You don't know about what I know. But if you know me, you should know that I don't talk about a damn thing that I don't know about. I don't hit women. I don't hold them against their will. I don't tell you the law and then go try to, when somebody breaks it, because they are supposed to be a law enforcement official or whatever, you're not going to see me bow down to them like these punks do. You're going to see me either go to jail or get out of it because of me telling the cop the truth. You will not see nobody put their hands on me unless they want a lawsuit. You're going to see sit here me saying, oh yeah, you want a lawsuit? While I'm talking to them, I'll just do it as soon as it happens. So you frauds, you better stop trying to use the Constitution as a cover-up to get fame. And stop trying to use, YouTube and all this stuff and act like you're doing something globally good. Because you got people overseas watching your stupid videos in Wales and stuff. And because when I was doing this on, I have like 1 billion channels, okay? So one of my channels I was doing an audit on this. I was talking about this. And somebody came to me and said, yeah, somebody from Wales was like, yeah, they done spawned frauditors to come out here in Wales who do the same thing, go in front of people's face and just so and so and so. But you can tell that the person's only doing it for notoriety and so and so. So they're just being jerks. And I was like, dang, I didn't even know that. And then I went and looked at the channel, and then I saw the channel of the guy from Wales doing it. You people are not big and bad just because you got a camera in your hand. You'll be big and bad if on camera you stop and instead of turning into a punk bitch when the cop comes and questions you or whatever, then your voice sounds like this instead of let me and then like Frauditors America sounds like a little girl when he cries. So does Will, Mr. Fake Mike Real News. Fake Mike Fake News. You're not gonna find nobody like me on YouTube. I'm going to tell you that now, because I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about people's feelings. I don't care if somebody gets mad about me saying something because it's true and they like somebody. I don't give a shit.